How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Let's cut straight into things. This weekend is our double OTS with Orange and Dubbo. We still don't have our invite, so we're hoping that we can get it this weekend. If not, we're completely out of luck in that stage, because this will be the last chance to get our invites. With WCQ happening in less than 2 months, so we're hoping that we can lock in and just get the invite. Also, this portion of the video is filmed after the OTSs because I'm a goober brain man who forgot to film an opening for this video. Now, we are playing the Ryzeal Mitsurugi variant of the deck only because I feel like that is the strongest build of it. I know some people are playing the pure Mitsurugi stuff, but I wasn't too confident in playing just pure. That's why I opted to go for the Ryzeal build, which I do have the most experience in playing since I played the first wave of Ryzeal Mitsurugi before the second wave dropped, which solves most of the issues that I had with the deck. It still has a few glaring problems, mainly being very prone to droll, and it can die easily to well-placed hand traps, but in saying that too, it's probably still worth to play it anyway. Now, before we jump into the vlog, I just wanted to say a quick thank you to everyone that's been watching my videos. We just hit 3K for the Cyber Dragon deck profile. Thank you so much. And if you are enjoying the content, please consider subscribing. You don't even have to do that. Just leave a like or a comment of what you've liked about my videos, what I could do better. Yeah, that's probably enough rambling anyway, so we'll get straight into the vlog. See yous.
Cheese and bacon.
Yeah, because it's the same place I always park when I'm here. I park out in front of the fucking radio.
Out front the radio.
For any other reason?
I was born in a crime of passion, and I'll go out in a crime of passion.
Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of options for it. Plus the bestials work well with it too. Funnily enough, which is kind of cool. Is this motherfucker filming?
It's just a zoom in on Matthew's face.
Oh, yeah.
So we just quickly had our round 1 update. It was very quick. I got game 1
Got game 2 and 3.
by sacking me with the fucking call by and the cross out in game 2.
Yep.
Then game 3 was an evenly matched, which fucking
With a
sucked.
Niv token on his field, evenly matched, done.
I do so much for this boy, and this is how he respects me.
You really do.
My boy.
You
Where have I
really
gone wrong?
do.
Quick round 2 update. We were going up against the mirror, got it 2-0, so we're now 1-1. Also got Caleb here with us. How are you going?
Undefeated.
Undefeated?
Too good at this game.
What were you playing again?
I versed Tempo round 1, I'm on Unchained. I just seized everything. Mouse round 2, hand traps are good.
But what were you playing?
Unchained.
Unchained. Hell yeah.
Deck's bad, but it's fun.
I mean, it catches people off guard.
Yeah.
No one really expects the Unchained matchup.
No, and a lot of things negate the stress, so my deck just plays for free.
Yeah, true. They summon Detonator. You're like, thanks for the pops.
Oh yeah, I just free win Ryzeal.
Hell.
Blue Eyes is my hardest matchup.
Quick round 3 and 4 update. Round 3 we went up against Blue Eyes. Went into time with that. Ended up losing. No big deal. Round 4 we were up against Fiendsmith Tempai. Got it both games. So got it 2-0. It was a very close game too. He got me down to 400 life points. But I had enough to get a body on board so that way he couldn't clear the game, and it gave me another turn. So I think there's one more round after this and see how we go. Because we lost 2 already, we aren't in the running, I don't think, for an invite. So at this point we're just playing for fun, see what we might cut the next for tomorrow. Last round update, we played against Odeon. We lost it. Game 1, I think we lost. Game 2, we applied a lot of pressure with Detonator. And Game 3, he was just able to get a shitload on board and I had no answers for it. Admittedly, probably shouldn't have sided Bell, but haven't had too much experience with the deck, so I don't know what's the best hand trap or breaker to go up against it apart from spell trap removal. How you go?
Yeah, good.
What are you?
In spirit, 5-0.
Astral game.
Hell,
In actuality, 3-2.
Caleb, how'd you do?
Undefeated. My brain hurts. I'm not playing this deck again.
Why do you look so disappointed?
Because it hurts my brain. It's melting.
I taught him everything he knows.
No, I didn't win a die roll at once today, so every fucking game I was on the play. On the draw, rather.
This is the problem. I won every single one of my die rolls today, and I fucking biffed it.
Well, that's the thing. I would have lost every game if I won every die roll. I was convinced. No. Deck did well. Deck did what it was meant to do. But yeah, the amount of times grind game Caesar just outright won me.
I wonder if that's because Caesar is a fucking stupid guy.
I had your curse, by the way.
Or Malice?
No, 3 Malice, 2 non.
Yeah. No, I got 1 malice, but every time I saw Force, I saw nothing to back it up, and they always hashed it, reminding me of how much of a failure I am.
So overall, pretty decent day.
That game 3 against, what's his name?
Jacob.
My opening hand was Lancia, Bell, Neb, Talents, and I won that game. Because I top decked the Abominations Prison. Jaden missed it, but it was Prison, Search, Shavara. Normal the Bell, link the Nib and the Bell into like Moon and everything like that. He stopped the Fainsmith stuff. It just set Lancia, activate Shavaria, pop the Lancia, summon the Unchained and play.
So yeah, that's day 1 for OTS done.
Weekend, yeah.
Yep. Tomorrow's Orange. Probably going to change a few things for the deck. It didn't do too bad. There was just a lot of silver bullets that came throughout the day. Droll being one of them. Didn't get double drolled this time though, which is a good thing. So yeah, I think I'll just probably more so look at the side deck and see how that goes. Probably change a bit of ratios because I wasn't seeing Habakiri as much.
If you're not on Phantasmate, be on Phantasmate.
Yeah, I think I'm going to put
It won me
Phantasmate in.
every game against Malice today. Every match I had against Malice, if Phantasmate dropped, I won easy.
Yeah, I think I will put Phantasmate in. Probably drop Bell, maybe. Or maybe drop the fucking...
I'm on both.
I'll probably drop fucking Baylor.
What is your side?
Side is 2 Baylor, 3 Bell,
Mate,
3
drop those
Lancia.
Veils. Drop those Veils.
Yeah, I think I did not need Baylor whatsoever.
Just put the fucking Phantasmate in. Are you on 3 Bell or 2?
3 Bell.
Yeah, go 2 Bell, 3 Phantasmate.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I'm on.
I'm probably still going to main deck the Perulia and the Forlos.
Yeah.
Because opening Perulia by itself stops a lot of people.
It's 6 coming out going first, easy.
Yeah.
You don't have to think, you just go, these 6 are coming out.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, overall deck did pretty well. It's just opponents draw better.
Really fucking horrible. Like, I opened aggressively okay all day, but just my opponents not knowing what my deck done and the fact that I know that deck way too well.
Yeah, I think you had the element of surprise there.
And just, I played my way out of so many shit situations to either get to grind game Caesar or grind game Abomination and then just kill their board. And just make them play through the Caesar and then the Unchained pop. Like,
See, I don't have an element of surprise deck. I could play Vanquish, but it's shit. Oh, that's day 1 done. You'll probably see Caleb's deck profile before this vlog comes out. So it'll probably be linked down below. See how we go for day 2.
it looks like something out of Ultraman.
Mum, you don't get it. I'm an Ultra Beast.
Ending off the double OTS, we did do pretty horribly. I think we came 16th overall. You know, sometimes we weren't opening enough engine, or other times we weren't opening enough hand traps, both of which you kind of need a good mix of, and we just weren't getting that. So before the orange OTS, I wanted to go over the deck list again, take out some of the stuff I thought weren't carrying their weight, and I wanted to test out other cards that I feel like were a lot better. You probably heard it in the vlog. Me and Caleb were talking about Phantasme being a really good card choice against Malice. I also took out Veiler in favor of Bell in the side. And for the main deck, we were playing it at 42, I think. So I think I took out an extra ritual spell. The thought process behind that was everything is so easily searchable within the Mitsurugi stuff that it's not worth running the additional brick of the ritual spell, especially with Kusanagi being able to bring it back anyway. I figured it makes no sense to run it at 2 or 3. We did also make room in the extra deck for Exciton Knight. I often found myself in situations where if I just made Exciton, it would have solved a lot more of the issues I was having. Now, I did consider cutting Star Ryzeal because I kept opening that card every game. Like, the amount of times that I opened that card should be illegal, but I did decide to keep him anyway, just because there were times where I was under Droll, he was in my hand, I had an Xyz on board, I was able to just detach from that Xyz, set the field spell, go into Detonator because I'd have an extra body somehow, and it just worked. If that isn't the biggest copium case you've ever heard of, I don't know what is. I did also decide to keep Nightsword Serpent for the same reason with Droll being around. I think Nightsword is your best card for when you're under Droll. You know, you can still make some plays and you're not completely passing your turn to your opponent with an open board. So with the changes we made to the deck, we were ready for Orange OTS.
So day 2 for our OTSs. This time it's in town, so we don't have to travel too far. Changed a few things with the deck. I scrapped Veiler entirely. I wasn't really feeling it too much yesterday, so I swapped it out for Phantasmes, because people were swearing by that card yesterday. Also took off one of the Mitsurugi rituals, just because I felt like it was a bit more of a brick, so now we're only playing 1 and 1 mirror. There's still so many of us that need our invites, so I don't know how we will go to that. It's just a matter of hoping that what we did for the deck is a little bit more better, or is enough, or hoping our opponents just brick. Metal Gin? Yeah, Jack will win it though.
Jack will.
Fuck no.
Oh, by the way, you shit.
Not winning today. But here for a good time.
Ah, but see, you say that now, but you're mad.
I know I'm not.
What's cooking? Pookie?
Sweetie. Slept in. Luckily woke up. So fucking lucky. Woke up at 9, which is when I was meant to leave.
Yeesh. Oh, luckily we don't start for another 40 minutes.
You're telling me.
I'm summoning Lord.
I think, don't hold me to that. That's what I was thinking. Just a guess.
That's what I was thinking too.
I was subhuman and didn't understand what I couldn't read. To curse round 1. In the fucking car today?
Huh?
Did you leave your bag in the car today? Your camera bag?
No, it's in my actual bag. Quick round update, how did you go?
2-0, Blue Eyes, the brick. Ash Blossom stops their bricks harder, so that was good. Yeah, played pretty low to the ground, and then threatened lethal, got nibbed, but held my extra normal summon for Sage, and then rebuilt my board and
Returned to Caveman.
Yeah, mate, it's a late.
How about you, Matthew?
1-2 against Blue Eyes. I lost. Only saw 1 engine piece with 2 Mole Charmies at the end, so yeah.
Looks like there's a lot of blue eyes.
It's actually what?
It seems like a lot. Well, Mark's on it, you're on it, are you? Yeah. There's a fair few.
I literally went this because I can like I wanted to do the Fiend Smith stuff, but the problem is that it partly allows them to make a board, and I don't feel like using my brain to like play through. Like you end up in scrappy games. Blue Eyes plays like scrappy pretty comfortably.
Yeah.
Because I played so much on Master Duel. Like I'm not forgetting effects because I fucking played that much of it. It's just I'll rebuild my board regardless.
Well, look who it is. Blue Eyes player number 69. How'd you go?
Oh, fucking won.
Yeah, of course.
Went game 3, both of us drew fucking garbage.
Yeah, it's
both
just
of
that
us
your
drew
hand
garbage.
was less garbage than his.
It's just, I had... kinda, yeah.
Round 2 update. Got 2-0'd by Justin's Blue Eyes. Not a game at all.
The way to beat Brick Eyes, open double mulch army, not hard.
I have double mulch army and I have not seen them yet. Or fucking Droll for that matter.
True.
None of the cards that I want to see have been seen. It is actually quite sad. Nah, game 1 he got it. He had enough to just answer everything that I had in hand. Game 2 we tried to play against the draw phase. Oh, standby phase? Yeah, standby phase.
Single mulch.
No, it was 4 loss.
Yeah, mulch army. Full
Yeah.
loss. Yeah.
4 loss. We tried to chain the prayers to it. He hit me with the second 4 loss. So tried to play as best as possible, but he just drew enough off what I could do. Got it from there. We'll get him next time.
I had a custom hand.
It was a custom hand.
It ended up a custom. The double mulch custom hand let me get through what I needed to do to put enough on board to like break the board, and then
I was really hoping that you were, because you got Typhon on board, I hoped that you were going to go Typhon effect so I could at least judgment it and have the duo drive still on board. Because you only had the Ether Barrel on board and you couldn't really summon anything else.
Summons were done.
It would have saved me an extra turn, but you still had stuff to go. Yeah.
Activate clock.
How'd you go, Jack?
So round 1, tie. Round 2, I got the win. 2-0, which was pretty good.
Beautiful pile of
So far, so good. I don't hate this game yet.
Don't hate the fucking game?
Nah, not yet.
Come on, we need something to have epic music
That's right,
too.
we still got a few more rounds to go.
Let's go.
I still got it, but far out that hurt game 3. Oh,
Who'd you verse?
Caleb.
Yeah.
That was brutal. That was fucking brutal.
Playing against Cyber Dragon, was it? Or?
Yeah, Cyber Dragon.
Yeah.
I hate the whole friggin' Clockwork Knight bullshit that he can do.
Yeah, just fuse off your shit.
I was just stupid and didn't go into my Omnis and kept up my spirits during his turn, and then because I did that, he could like resolve the friggin' board wipe.
Yeah.
But I kept him off killing me that turn, and then was able to come back the next. But still, that hurt so bad. Just piling my graveyard full of all my like awesome synchros and awesome negates and awesome everything. And then him ending on this big fucking 4K. Dude, I'm like, that's gross.
Filthy.
Yeah.
We're in round 3 and we just keep getting locals.
Yeah.
Just locals. Ridiculous. Quick round 3 update. We went up against Jesse. So far we've only played against locals, none of the Dubbo boys. Game 1 I got it. Game 2 he drolled me to death. Game 3 we were just slinging drolls back and forth to each other. Luckily I still had enough gas to continue on after he passed turn to me. He only had I think it's the new Diabell effect monster on board. But yeah. Not really the most interactive game, but still a game. Super chill about it though. He did remind me that in the standby phase, Droll can't really activate, so I was nearly about to throw the entire match, but thankfully he was a bit of a G for that. Thank you, Jesse, if you're watching.
Imperm, Majesty, called by Vela.
Hell yeah.
Little fella.
Sorry.
Little fella, little character.
No.
Who's that little guy?
Lancia.
Jesse. It's just locals. What are we hoping for?
I'm gonna crack up if you just finish sword.
March Air.
March Air. Oh, hell yeah.
Alright, admittedly I did forget to film the last bit of Orange OTS, especially going into the last round, but we did go up against White Forest Azamina. I think he had the Fiendsmith stuff as well. So game 1, we won the die roll, we go first, we go to the standby phase and he drops 4 loss. Which to start off with, I did try to play around it as best as possible, but I think halfway through my turn, I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm just gonna send it, run the Mulch Army challenge and see what happens. I think by the end of my turn, he drew around 10 cards, give or take. Pass turn to him, he starts making plays, but because I had a full board, we were just answering everything that he was slinging at us. So much so that he forfeited game 1. After our games ended up finishing, he did tell me of those 10 draws that he got off 4 loss, none of them were non-engine, so it was just all engine. Moving on to game 2, he goes first. This time we get to do the Mulch Army challenge to him. I think I dropped the Perulia on him, and I think I also dropped a 4 loss on him later on, which did force him into a half board. I can't remember what monsters he had on board apart from the level 11 Synchro Psychic. I did also have Bell in hand, so that was answering at least one of his White Forest ladies that revive themselves. Now admittedly, I probably could have won that game a lot sooner than I did. So what happened was I was building up my board, specialed Arme and used Arme's effect to Raigeki his board, but he used the level 11 Synchro dude to also pop my board. I was so dumb, I didn't realize that he had nothing in his hand, so I could have used Arme's effect to negate his dude, clear his board and then attack the game. But no, big brain me was just like, yep, it resolves. Luckily though, we did have enough gas in hand to bring back Arme, make another rank 4 in Dagara's, double Arme's attack. I think we had to special summon X Ryzeal just to clear him for game. I also forgot to mention that the level 11 dude gives my opponent life points for every activation that I make. So that means he was a little bit more up in life. That's why I had to awkwardly try and get another body on board. If not for that X, he would have had another turn. I don't know if it would have been enough for him to get game, but I didn't want him to have that next turn. But you know what, we still got it. At this stage, we're 4-1. We were on the top 4 table, which meant that we had a really good chance at getting second place. So here I am waiting as patiently as possible for everyone to finish up their rounds so we can finally get our standings, see where we are. The last game finally finishes up and then it's like another 5 to 10 minute wait before we finally get our standings. I then hear Caleb coming upstairs and he says, I got 3rd place. The 2nd place spot ended up going to Jerry.
It should have been me, not him! It's not fair!
Which, I mean, hats off to him. I think he definitely deserved that slot anyway, even if he was playing a stun deck. But I'm still happy with 3rd place. At the end of the day, we still gave it our best shot. It just means that we're not going to World Championship qualifiers. So yeah, that was double OTS weekend. If you enjoyed the content, please consider subscribing. It would mean the most to me, but your viewership is more than enough. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. See yous.